no one can blame a parent for wanting the best for their children. So what if from tomorrow onwards, parents are going to decide that their children shouldn't learn their mother tongue, which is not going to give them any employment offers or opportunities, but rather they should only learn English language as well as the Hindi language, which is going to act in the future as a linked language, which is already is. So, what about it? Well, it's convenient, right? In the point of employment, management, life, ease, it would appear the most logical thing to be, right? But somewhere, some roots, some umbilical cords have been cut off, ripped off from roots. I mean, who cares, right? I mean, language belongs to who, actually? Those in power. Those absolutely can manipulate education systems, politics, races, castes, communities, even the sky and rains. Who cares about language and mother tongues? Throughout history, whenever human beings got over power, they tried to erase and impose languages, cultures. So the same thing can go on now also. Who cares, right? We call ourselves as the most civilized, most perfect, most advanced organisms on this planet. And this is to be the best times ever in history. Right. Why should we repeat the same mistakes again that our forefathers did? The rulers tried to impose, yes, to each other. They tortured, maimed and killed, looted. But should we do the same thing again? Try to get rid of our mother tongue just for the sake of convenience? Then why don't we speak Python or Java so that it'll be easier for the students to speak it and program human brains, maybe, who knows? Should we have to completely succumb ourselves to logic and get rid of emotion and identity just for the sake of convenience? Is it the most logical thing to do? When logic versus mother tongue occurs, then maybe logic might win and mother tongues might lose. And who cares for mother tongues actually? If the mother tongue is only spoken by 4 people, and the 3 people are older generation, one is a kid who happened to be playing with it, listening to the old folk stories and all. Their parents, both of them, would speak Hindi. The child happens to be a tribal child, and their children want him to or her to learn English and Hindi, and forbade him from speaking his or her mother tongue. This situation is very pathetic in my eyes, but in some people's eyes, some teachers' eyes, some parents' eyes, this might be the best thing happen to the child, because that child is not going to have a very bad life. Career is promised, but where does root come? Our skin color, our hair, our eyes, our very bodies, our voice, everything bears our roots, but we want to mentally move away from all of that. Should we just stick with our roots for emotion, or should we just move away from all of that so as to fit into, to amalgamate, acclimatize to a new world? Well, that is a question of debate. It is not subjected to be one person's opinion. It is to be given to debate for the whole of humankind. That's all. Thank you. I just said my opinion.